Hello, YouTube. This is Manga Marie. I'm here with another manga haul. This is the first one. I think this is going to be things that I ordered at the end of December and things that I purchased that came in the beginning. And then there are a few things that I got from half price. So let's start. If my voice kind of goes up and down throughout the video, um, my voice tends to do that sometimes because I get really hoarse with just condition I have on my vocal cords. At times, my voice just gets real grovelly, but I don't think that should be the case. I'm not feeling any pain in my throat so much, but sometimes it happens and my voice can kind of drop when I'm in the midst of talking. So if that happens, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's begin. I'm gonna start with my half price haul. It's a little short, very short actually. This book is called Butterfly. This is volume one, and I find that it's rare to find a volume one of anything at half price a lot of times because somebody either gets it quickly or if there's a whole set, or either people usually sell their extras. So this one I saw as a volume one. I said, let me give it a try. I haven't read it yet, but it looks very interesting. It's about a guy who hates the occult but ends up getting haunted by his brother, and in doing so he ends up needing help to get rid of it, and then to get rid of his brother haunting him he has to have help from this young lady, and ends up in the occult anyway. So it seems like a really interesting story, so I am excited to check it out. So that's called Butterfly. Now I came upon these two and we were talking about getting the first volume. Okay, so I I watched this anime, and this is half price, which is why I have the stickers and stuff. This is volume two. I have two and three, and this is House of Five Leaves. I watched this anime, and I just love the traditional Japanese, the anime that shows the traditional, or the ancient Japanese uh, time frame, the historical animes, and this one was just so amazing. The anime is available on Amazon. I have that purchased through Amazon, but I also kind of want to go ahead and purchase it on DVD if I if I can find it. But I want the manga of all of it. So I saw when I went to half price that they have volumes one and two, and at the half price, which very inexpensive for half price. And I was excited because this isn't a inexpensive set to get right now, but they only had two and three, and so I said, well, I would rather have two and three than none. So I picked them up, and I had saw some other things, so it kind of helped a little bit. Half price isn't really giving much these days with all the competition with online selling, and just the whole shift from brick and mortar to online. So don't get as much, but I got enough to cover the cost, at least for one of them. And I just really, sometimes when I sell, it's just because I just want to get rid of something that I'm not that interested in that's taking up space. So so House of Five Leaves is about a ninja who is really good, but also shy. He's a great ninja if he does, but he has very poor communication skills, and so this is about that. It's weird. He's not a, I'm sorry, no, forgive me, not a ninja, a samurai. I apologize if I said ninja. And it's just his relationship with this guy he meets who hires him as a bodyguard, and it's not a BL. It's not, but it has BL undertones to me. with not the relationship he has with the main character, which neither of these manga volumes show the main character, but there's the head of the gang that he's sort of working for, which is the House of Five Leaves. But it's one of my favorite anime, and so I was excited to at least get 2 volumes of the manga, and I'm gonna do my best over time to try to get the other volumes. I believe it's 7 in total. So excited about that, and that it was my entire haul from Half Price. My mind is scattered. Okay, so I thought I already bought this, but apparently I didn't. And this is Yakuza Lover 3. Really excited about this volume. I know 4 is not that far behind. I think Amazon already has the date that is coming out, and you can already pre-order for. But I am loving Yakuza Lover. Best smut. Storyline and all that, but the storyline is enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Okay, so we have that. Okay, and so next up, I am so excited about, and that is My Love Mix Up Volume 2. It's just awesome, and I haven't read it yet, but I am highly anticipating reading it, and I know it's going to be totally awesome, and yeah. There's that. They already provided, you can pre-order volume 3. So that's on the way as well on Amazon from what I saw. Okay. I don't believe that I put this in a haul yet video. If I did, I apologize, but I don't think so. I need to try to keep track of that. And this is Cast Heaven. I think this is another smut, but this is VL. But yeah, this guy goes into this school and it's all kinds of VL shenanigans. And a lot of people, I'm older, I'm of a particular age, so I'm not as like offended by things. I guess it's just my era. Uh so but a lot of people in the believe me, this is a 5-star book on Amazon, but there are a lot of, I read the 4 and 3 stars. I never really read the 1 star because 1 stars are usually just people just griping without any, just more expectation. Their expectations was unrealistic, but I read some of the people that were kind of leery about it. People that aren't typically. I've read plenty of BL, and I wouldn't say I'm a veteran um, anime and manga enthusiast. I would say I am. I've been watching it since 1999. So yeah, I guess you can say that. I think that's been about 20 years. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm a veteran watcher at this point, possibly, or semi-pro. Uh, I'm sure some people's been watching it a lot longer than me, but when it comes to BL stuff, I know what to expect. Especially if you're getting something that yeah, it has a lot of tropes in it that some people aren't accustomed to. So if you're, I read the review. I knew what to expect. I purchased it for the mayhem that ensues, but yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, and it has a lot of tropes that some people aren't really comfortable reading about. um it's certain tropes I don't like either. um but it's, you gotta know what you like, and you don't have to hate what you don't, well, you don't have to, hate what you don't like. Just, I think that when it comes to BL, it's good to read the back of it, and kind of be, if it has explicit content, then you probably shouldn't read it if you're a tender person of not tender, but just, you know, you're sensitive. So yeah, that's all I can say about that. But yeah, I know what I'm getting into with this, so I'm not gonna be concerned. It's just like with Yakuza. I don't. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, now this one is Die Dark, and it's by the same mangaka who wrote the series Dorohedoro. And Dorohedoro is awesome. I watched the anime, right? And I was so I was so in tune to it, and I love the artwork. The story was very intriguing and very mysterious and exciting, and the artwork, and I love how the devils are drawn and the characters are drawn and the mask and the whole universe that is created around those characters. I really like the idea of it, and it's unique, which is not typical of it's really not typical of a lot of the world's different worlds being created in books and even in manga. Sometimes they kind of run together, but this was a very unique world of spirits. But nonetheless, that's a different manga. But that same mangaka drew and wrote this one, and just look at the artwork. I just love that the skull, the bones, the just the way the mangaka draws is it's just amazing. So I was really excited to see that there was a new story series that he had out that was just kind of new, and so I'm gonna start reading this, and I'm excited about that. So yeah, I love that. I love the almost like a steampunk monster type situation. It's just beautiful. Great, great artwork. Okay, so next up, and I apologize again if I have mentioned this in one of my collection, one of my hauls. I don't recall, but if I did, I apologize. But this is Mashal, Magic and Muscle, and this has been the talk of the internet a little bit. I've been here quite a few manga enthusiasts on the vlog in the vlog world talking about this, and yeah, a guy with muscle but no magic, and how he makes it work for him in a magic type of situation, like Harry Potter type of situation. So I'm excited to read that because people like to say it's funny and it's exciting, and seeing how he uses his muscle to compensate for not having magic. So that is something I want to check out. This next one I heard, it's not the talk of the internet, but it's heard a lot of people mention how lovely the story is and how warm it is. And this is an older gentleman. It's called A Man and His Cat. And you have an older gentleman who finds a cat that's not really looking like it's going to get picked out the litter or picked out the shop. And, just big fat cat. And so he is his pet. So, it's I think it's gonna be like, I'm not gonna say a slice of life, but I think I'm gonna like it in the same way that I like What Did You Eat Yesterday, which is another manga that series that I'm gonna collect, and it's a longer one, but yeah, looking forward to reading this one. But I did have a feeling it's going to have a kind of a slice of life type of thing. I don't know. But a lot of people thought it was cute. And so, an easygoing, kind of a relaxing manga. Like, What Did You Eat Yesterday? Okay. So, next up, Cheeky Brat. First of all, I think he's really drawn. He is really, really cute. And I love how mean she looked, like shoving him in the face. So I like that dynamic already. This is a guy who starts giving her attention and she can't stand him. And I just thought it was going to be a cute book. I saw this at Barnes and Noble, and I was like, I want to try this out. She's a team manager of the basketball team, and this guy is like being annoying, and I just want to see where it goes. I just think it's going to be cute. The cover just had me like, oh man, I'm gonna like this, and so maybe she's beating him up all the time. Yeah, I like that. But I'm excited to see how this turns out. It looks like it's going to be cute. The next one that I got. This one looked interesting to me. This is called Black Torch. This guy can talk to animals, and so it kind of gets him into some issues where he gets into some drama that he had nothing to do with, but because he can talk to animals, he gets pulled in the mix. And it looked like it was going to be very interesting. And I like the artwork, I like the style of it, and I like the supernatural element of him being able to talk to the animals. And I want to see where that goes. So I always like animal talking type situations. So I want to see where that goes. And last but surely not least, I have been looking at this one for a while, and this is Ten Dance Volume One, and it's about these two dancers who end up having to work together in a dance competition, and how this turns in from a reluctant partner to a possible romance, and it has several series. And so, first of all, look at this artwork. I mean, that's just beautifully drawn, and hope I don't get a crazy situation here. Yeah, and I like the whole dance type of theme to it, and very nice artwork, very elegant. And so I'm interested to read this, and I've never really read a dance manga. Now there is a series, and it's an older series that I was looking at about dancing, a girl that is, training for ballet. But I was thinking about getting that. It's an older series and I can get the whole thing, but I'm kind of on the fence. But this one really intrigued me. It's BL, which is one of the reasons why I definitely bought it. The artwork is beautiful and it just seems very elegant, and I like that. And this type of dancing, ballroom dancing, is something that I'm interested in watching, not necessarily doing, at least not anymore. It's this stage in my life, but it's definitely something that I love, and I'm very fascinated by it. And so to see a manga about it, I was like, I'm in. So yeah, excited to read this one. So that's all she wrote. I will also be doing, going into this year. Um, I will also be doing actual novels. I think the only light novel that I've ever read and that I'm reading now is One Piece: The Story of Ace. And I didn't know it was a light novel when I purchased it. Um, Here I am on book. This is the second volume of the light novel. The first light novel was awesome, and because I've seen the anime of just the regular One Piece main story, I kind of had an idea of the characters. And in the book is cool because they give you pictures at the back. But this is the second installment of that light novel, and when I got it, I just looked at the cover and was like, "Oh wow, Ace's story. Okay, I'll read this in manga form since I'm watching the other one in anime." And got it home, and just words. I'm like, what? I didn't realize this was a light novel. So and it doesn't say light novel, but it is. I guess they expect you to open it up when you're at the bookstore. But I didn't. And yeah, that happened to me again. But this was not from one I bought in store. This was one I bought online thinking I was getting an omnibus. And it is an omnibus, but it's a light novel omnibus of Vampire Hunter D. And I was like, what? What? And so I got another light novel. So yeah, I didn't see. I was like, huh? What happened? And it's a straight up light novel. And so yeah, that happened. So yeah. So I won't be yeah, that happened. So um but yeah, but other than these two light novels, I'm reading actual novels, actual books, James Patterson and the like. And so I'm gonna be dropping in some book reviews on that, on regular books, traditional novels, uh, and of course the light novels that I read. And yeah, I'll be doing reviews on those too. My goal is to read 100 novels um, this year. And according to Goodreads, if I read two novels a week, that'll get me there. I am pretty certain. I think it says 2.5 or 2. I'm pretty certain I can clear at least 3 or 4 books a week. I'm finding it only takes me like a day or two to read an entire novel, pretty thick ones. So that'll be something to look forward to on the channel. But okay, we're at the 20-minute mark here. I didn't mean to go that long, but thank you all so much for dropping in, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, and peace.